Have you ever heard the term unconditional love? A love so pure and abundant that the giver has so much to provide no matter what. The absolute security in knowing that love is never lost because no matter what, being unconditional, it stays forever as long as life permits. It's an ideal that many people have sought after so often, yet it seems so impossible. No matter how one may see it, there is logically no such thing as unconditional love. Gaining the unadulterated love of someone else is already so hard to attain, so how about the love that stays forever? Does it even exist? Well, unconditional love is real. It's just under condition. It's already difficult enough to love a person, be it romantically, platonically, or as family. To love someone is to be fond of their presence, to find comfort in them, and want to grow with them. A mother loves the child who came out of her womb, the child she raised and cared for herself. A boy loves his best friend who has been with him for more than half his life. They hung out, they have fought, made amends, and they always have each other's back. A girl loves her boyfriend who she has gone on dates, made promises, and planned a future with. The common belief is that love is conditional and it doesn't come easily. A lot of factors come into play as to whether one can love or receive love. Circumstances, time, effort, chemistry, and of course the person involved. Unconditional love simply means to love somebody no matter what. There's an abundance of love to give to that special person, but love is conditional, and unconditional love is no exception. I love my girlfriend, and my girlfriend loves me. After a while we spent with each other, we could mutually agree that what we have for each other is indeed unconditional love. Neither of us are afraid of eventually being apart because we understand that our bond is unbreakable. We have so much love to give for the other, and even when we fight or have breaks, neither of us feel scared at the thought of a breakup because we both understand that no matter what happens, the love that we have for each other stays. It's a constant thing that will never go away, and we find comfort in that. It's our choice to perform the act of providing unconditional love for the other. In this case, unconditional love truly has no condition. But this doesn't make sense, since love is meant to be conditional. How could you maintain your love for somebody if they don't go and do their best to consider you and your happiness too? But that's the thing, people mistake love for something conditional when in all of its entirety, it's just a feeling. One is loved because one is loved. No reason is needed for loving. Love on its own isn't conditional. It's a feeling that you can act on. The act of loving someone doesn't need a condition, and it doesn't take anything from you as well. It's the act of expressing, acting, and giving out love. What people mistake as the condition for love doesn't necessarily mean that love itself is conditional. Instead, what it means is that the means to act and express this love is conditional. Love itself is under a condition to showcase and express your love for another the ideal way that everyone wants. You have to enter a relationship with another first. A relationship is the space and the prerequisite to show and express this love for another person, and it's also what people can mistake as love being conditional for. Love isn't conditional, relationships are. You can love someone but maybe not be able to act, express, or let it grow. Perhaps because they don't feel the same way, or maybe you're not close enough. You guys might be incompatible, or maybe like a certain horror movie, the futures and roads you want to take won't ever let you be together. But if love truly has no conditions, then what makes it different from unconditional love? When my girlfriend and I would talk about our plans for the future, I I would always wince whenever one of us brings up the possibility of studying abroad. We already barely see each other at the moment, but studying abroad would make it so much worse. Frankly, this is the case for a lot of other things. I didn't like the idea of being apart from her, and I'm sure that she didn't like the idea too. But when it comes down to it, I would let her go. Most especially if it is what is best for her. What stays constant among all definitions of unconditional love is that there would always be love no matter what. The one who gives love would always have what's best for the lover in their mind no matter what. What sets love and unconditional love apart is how selfless you can be. In an ideal relationship, you would always prioritize your partner. To love someone means to do your best to make sure that they're happy. There wouldn't be a need to consider yourself so much because that's what your partner should be doing. Both of you should be prioritizing each other's happiness in the relationship. This selfless ideal is what true unconditional love is. It isn't the absence of conditions, but instead the willingness and the choice to be selfless with your love.